All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We'll call to order the Belvedere City Council regular meeting of January 18th, 2022. To order, the clerk will call the roll, please.
Brereton. Brereton is absent. Fleury.
Here.
Frank.
Here.
Freeman. Freeman is absent. McGee.
Here.
Mulhall. Mulhall is absent. Porter.
Here.
Prather.
Here.
Snow.
Here.
Stevens.
Here.
7 present.
Okay, thank you. If you join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the invocation. Stand, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear Lord, we pray to thank you for our community, our country, and our freedom. We ask that you be with the men and women that currently serve our country and our military and the many veterans who have served our country fighting for the freedoms that we enjoy this evening. And we thank you for our first responders, both police and fire, and pray for their safety. We ask that you give us wisdom, understanding, patience, and courage tonight as we conduct our city's business this evening. We pray for these things in Christ's name. Amen. Okay. Under item 3, we don't have any public comment registered.
No, we do not.
With the clerk this evening. We have item 4, approval of the minutes. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of the Belvedere City Council dated January 3rd, 2022 as presented. Do we have a motion for those? Motion by Alderwoman Prather, second by Alderman Fleury. Any corrections? Anybody see anything in error with those? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Thank you. We have item 5, no public hearing. Item 6, we have special messages and proclamations. We have tonight, in the past I had presented or had put on your desks a next site article or informational. And we have this evening Mr. Charles Branch with us regarding Nextsite, and I'd ask him to come here tonight and do a presentation. I'd like to have him in person here, but I understand sometimes I believe he's in Georgia, so I know how hard travel is, so we have him here with us this evening. And I thought this was an interesting proposition. When I took office, one of the things that I had thought was important was how do we promote certain retail business besides obviously some of the other business endeavors that we're seeking regarding business, light industrial, and but the retail business, I don't know how many times I've heard, and I'm sure some of the other aldermen have heard, how come we don't have some of the businesses that they enjoy on 173 McChesney Park area, and then also in Rockford? And it is a competitive market. And with that, I'd had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Branch, and I thought it was worthwhile to have him to have come to the council and explain Nextsite and explain some of the opportunities that may go with it. So with that, I hope you can hear me, Charles.
Charles, we can't hear you. That's his screen.
Charles, are you on mute? Can you hear us? No? Okay, I can see that. Thank you. Bear with us just a minute here. technical difficulties here. Okay.
Is your microphone turned on the computer?
Yes.
I can see you.
Oh. All right. Sorry if we're rude. Okay. Thank you, Charles. I'll ask any of the council members if they had any questions for you. Does anybody have any questions? I think you answered the ones that I had. Obviously, the cost, what the cost is for this and the time commitment. Also, the one question I guess that wasn't answered or that you didn't touch on that I had was, what about any conflicts? Any other communities that are nearby that potentially have any conflicts? How is that addressed? If I don't know who your clientele is, but if there's a potential for, I don't know if there's any predatory rules regarding geography and how that's addressed.
So what we've learned by working through these facilities in the past, and I'm gonna take our relationship with Georgia Power that we started back in 2017, where we were working with about 70, 80 communities, is when we have a lot of communities that we're working with, it makes it more economically feasible for these developers to pick up and go drive a bunch of markets. They're looking to fill their pipeline, they're looking to fill opportunities, and they're gonna be the ones who make the ultimate decision. If one developer chooses an opportunity in one community, there's still dozens of other developers that might look at it differently and might choose your community to move forward with. So we've seen that it's actually been a benefit when we're working with a lot of communities in the footprint because it gets more eyeballs and it makes it more economically feasible for these developers to come drive the market. I think the closest community that we're working with to you right now is Byron, which I know is on the other side of Rockford, and then Sugar Grove, which I know is closer back to Chicago.
Okay, thank you. Is there anybody else who had any questions for Charles? Gina?
I don't have a question, but as planning staff, I want to just give my opinion. In the past, we've had aldermen ask, why don't we have this business or that business? And it's really because there's so many towns that want a business that they kind of have their cutoffs. They look at the census, what's your demographic, yes, no. What's your medium income, yes, no. Kind of like back in the day when someone was hiring and they would get 100 resumes, and you would hear, oh, they're looking for that keyword in their resume. If you don't have it, you're automatically dismissed just because there's so many options. What Next Site does is it just helps us get past that census barrier. They look at the whole town, they tell the story. If you looked at some of the slides, they had the daytime population versus the census population that shows this is how many workers we have. Oh, when the fairgrounds has an event, this is what our actual population is. Or when the schools are doing something, this is what our population is. And it just kind of helps gets us past that census barrier that makes it an automatic no. So I think this would be greatly beneficial on getting on the market for some of the developers.
It's a good point. Alderman Snow.
Alderman Snow here. I'm assuming that some of the logistics would go into the fact our close proximity to the tollway would play a significant role as well. Yes.
Alderman Fleury.
Thank you. So with your previous customers, what's kind of the average from, say, a community signs a agreement with you, from agreement signed to that first retailer kind of making an offer to come into the city? I know it varies from town to town, but what's kind of the average?
Thank you. Any other questions, Mr. Branch? All right, well, I think, I appreciate you joining us this evening. It gives us a better perspective on what you have to offer, and, what the city is looking at for opportunities and how do we accomplish that. If there are no more questions, Charles, we'll go ahead and disconnect the call, and then I'll get feedback from the council, and we'll decide on how we're going to approach this. So I thank you again.
I really appreciate y'all's time tonight, and y'all's interest.
I thank you again, and thank you for your time, and we appreciate it, that's for sure. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, we'll go ahead and continue on the agenda. Item B, growth dimensions. Pam Lopez Fettis is not with us tonight, but Heather Wick is. So thank you, Heather.
Do I have to hold that the whole, it's on. All right. Well, thanks for letting me be Shannon for a little bit while we watch that presentation. So appreciate it. Just thanks for having me this evening, just to kind of update you on some of the economic impacts that are occurring in and around Belvedere. So first, we continue to grow our venture program, which offers resources, training opportunities to entrepreneurs, business owners, and business leaders, organizational leaders. These services and programs aid in business startup, growth, and expansion. Currently, we have 12 entrepreneurs and business leaders that are registered for the Venture Fast Track program. They're going through the program online. It's self-paced, but we stay in contact with them to make sure that everything is going smoothly. If they have any questions, we connect them with mentors that they can get advice from. Additionally, we're partnering with the Rockford Area Realtors and their Boone County chapter. We are offering a realtor-centric fast track program, and we actually have 11 applicants, and they're all realtors, typically 4 years and under, that are going to be taking this program starting February 3rd. So again, 11 applicants so far, and registration ends this Friday. So hopefully to get some more. Part of the reason to reach out to the realtors is obviously they provide an economic impact. So if we can keep realtors on board and promoting the area, all the better for us, right? So that's one reason that we are working with the realtors. We are also going to be providing, I lost my spot, sorry. These resources we just talked about with Venture, we'll be highlighting those at the Accelerating Creatives and Entrepreneurs, or ACE, Conference and Expo, which is taking place on March 2nd and 3rd. We are a sponsor of the event, as well as a speaker and exhibitor. This conference will allow attendees to choose the sessions that best suit them for where they're at in their business journey. There's 3 different tracks they can choose from. One is the visionary, right, who hasn't started their business yet, but they have the business idea. We have the 0 to 2 years that have been in business, and we have a 3+ years in business. So there's, again, different tracks that they can take during this conference. And obviously different sessions, different messages that they can learn depending on where they're at. So the first day is virtual, and then the second day is in person with networking and exhibits. If you want to learn more about the ACE event, it's at theaceevent.com. So you can learn a little bit more about there or register. Feel free to pass it on to anybody you might know that might benefit from it. Same with the Venture program. If you know of any entrepreneurs or any business leaders, even nonprofit leaders that maybe just need a little extra help in how to run a business or an organization, this is a great program, so please send them our way. We're happy to talk to them, and if we think it's a fit, then we can try to get them into the Venture program, and there's no fee, so that's even better. The next thing having to do with business owners, entrepreneurs, is we're working with the City of Belvedere, we're working with Hispanic leaders, and then Prospera, which is an economic development nonprofit organization that helps the growth of Hispanic companies and businesses, small businesses. Our goal is really to identify ways in bringing needed resources to local Hispanic business owners. We're noticing in some of our conversations that there's a gap getting information to Hispanic business owners, whether it be just a perception that there's a gap or there's a language barrier. So we're trying to overcome any barriers that there might be for them to get resources out there. So we're planning on holding some informal meetings with the Hispanic business leaders. Mayor Morris is on board, and just the Hispanic-owned businesses, just to recognize, talk about the challenges that might be out there and see if there's a way that we can overcome those. And a lot of that's leading up to a grant that we'll be applying for next month that'll help us take advantage of some services to assist those businesses. Before I move on, any questions on any of the entrepreneur stuff that we're doing? Happy to answer? Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to touch on some site selection and some ongoing projects that we're working on. This past year, Growth Dimensions and some other neighboring economic development organizations worked with R1 Planning to develop the Northern Illinois Certified Sites Program, which you guys should see some criteria at your spots there and see what that's about. So right now, this program combines just national site selection standards, and then it kind of encompasses the region's strengths and assets to promote what's best in Northern Illinois and promote it to site selectors. And one of the main advantages of certified sites for the end user, your businesses obviously, are the time savings and the cost savings, because they are shovel-ready sites and everything's ready to go. They just got to put that building up. So again, if you have questions on that, you can actually go to R1 Planning's website, and they have everything listed out there as well. Currently, we've been able to recognize one property in Boone County, which is at the Crosslink Industrial Park. And we are also, at Growth Dimensions, we're looking to identify any prospective certified sites. And if we encounter some that maybe are missing a couple of pieces, we're going to be reaching out to brokers and agents to see if there's some final pieces that we can get to make them certified sites. So hopefully we'll have some more down the line. So speaking of site selection, we continue to work with representatives from Project Yukon and Project Kelly. Project Yukon is looking to bring a distribution center here for cold and dry goods for e-commerce and store delivery. We're competing with a couple of other sites, but we're pretty confident we can give them a competitive advantage. So hopefully we'll have some updates soon and positive updates. I know that the mayor met with them today, correct? So fingers crossed on that one. As for Project Kelly, which again would be a Midwest distribution center for a major food manufacturer, we're cautiously optimistic that we'll be able to have an announcement soon. I believe the city and the county are working on an annexation agreement, and as long as that kind of all goes through how we're hoping it'll go through, then it'll be a pretty big announcement. So we're really excited for the potential that can bring to Belvedere and Boone County. If it does come to fruition, it could bring 50 to 75 very well-paying jobs, with the potential for more jobs in the future as automation increases. So that's all I have for you tonight, but happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Anybody have any questions for Heather?
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, thank you, Heather. I will say, it is, it just doesn't occur that whenever you're dealing with some of the, trying to put a project together of this magnitude at some of these sites, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of competition. Certainly, they have other opportunities that they're also looking at. So I do know that the city of Belvedere would not be able to do this. And also the county is, the county, they benefit from this as well. Of course, the city, and without being able to put everything together as a potential package and find out what sort of benefits there are with grants and with job numbers. It's very, very, very difficult. And but I do believe that we're a lot closer than we were, and I appreciate your hard work, and I am optimistic. So thank you. And hopefully in the next month or so, we'll be able to report back to the council and move forward with some of these. So I think they're important. I think they're also building blocks, I think if you get one, then there's a variety of things that happen. One, you have the services that potentially end up out there for adjacent economic development. And if you get the first one, the rest of them certainly, I think, are easier to obtain. So that's what we're after. So thanks again, Heather. Item 7, approval of expenditures, general and special fund expenditures in the amount of $1,340,516.09. Do we have a motion to that effect, please? Motion by Alderman Snow, second by Alderman Porter. Are there any questions regarding the general and special fund expenditures? All righty, hearing none. All those in favor will say aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter, Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Motion passed, thank you. And then we also have water and sewer fund expenditures in the amount of $587,579.71. We have a motion to that effect, please. Motion by Alderman Fleury. We have a second. Second by Alderman McGee. Thank you. Any questions regarding any of those expenditures from the water and sewer fund? All right, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed, thank you. And we'll move down the agenda to item 8, committee reports and minutes of city officers. For the record, let the record show that A through H has been placed on file. And then we have item I, minutes of the Committee of the Whole, Building, Planning, Zoning, Public Works, dated January 10th of 2022. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes, please? Motion by Alderman McGee, second by Alderwoman Prather. Any questions, any comments, any concerns regarding that? Okay. Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Okay, motion passed, thank you. Under item 9, we have no unfinished business. Under item 10, new business, we have ordinance 564H for first reading this evening, an ordinance amending the section 110-225, prohibited parking in municipal lots of the City of Belvedere Municipal Code. We have item B for first reading, ordinance number 565H, an ordinance vacating an alley generally lying south of Star Street and west of 8th Avenue in the City of Belvedere. Those will be back for second reading. We have item C, Resolution 2022-1, a resolution for improvement under the Highway Code for preparation for bridge condition report on Main Street. Do we have a motion to approve that resolution? Motion by Alderwoman Prather, second by Alderwoman Frank. Any discussion, any questions regarding that? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor will say aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Motion, resolution passed. And we have item D, resolution 2022-2, resolution for improvement under the Highway Code for preparation of bridge condition report on Appleton Road South. We have a motion to that effect? Motion by Alderman Snow, second by Alderman McGee. Any questions regarding that resolution? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor will say aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed. And we have item E, resolution 20-22-3, a resolution for improvement under the Highway Code for the preparation of bridge condition report on Appleton Road North. Do we have a motion to that effect, please? Motion by Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Flurry. Thank you. Any discussion regarding that? All right, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed. And we have item F, resolution 2022-4, a resolution accepting certain public improvements for Plat 1 and Plat 2 of Sager Corporate Park. Do we have a motion to that effect, please? Motion by Alderman Snow, thank you. Second by Alderman Prather. Any discussion regarding that motion? All right, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed. And last, we have item G, resolution 22-5, resolution authorizing execution of a letter of credit with Midland State Banks guaranteeing payment to Philadelphia Insurance Company. We have a motion to that effect, please? Motion by Alderman Snow, second by Alderwoman Frank. Any questions regarding that motion? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed. Thank you. Motions forwarded. Excuse me. Is, her replacement.
Oh, Snow.
Thank you. Motions forwarded from Committee of the Whole, Building, Planning, Zoning, Public Works of January 10th, 2022. Motion out of Public Works, Chairwoman Freeman is not here this evening. So Alderman Snow?
Thank you, Your Honor. Motion to approve the low bid from Landscape Material and Firewood Sales, Inc. in the amount of $9,000 for the grinding of the city's branch pile. This work to be paid out of line item 015-310-6826.
Okay, we have a motion out of committee. Is there any comments, any questions, any discussion regarding that? All right, seeing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Alderman Snow.
Thank you, Your Honor. Motion to approve the proposal from Hampton, Lenzini, and Renwick in the amount of $15,500 to complete the 3 bridge condition reports. This work to be paid for from the MFT fund.
Okay, we have a motion out of committee. Any questions, any comments, any discussion regarding that motion? All righty, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, thank you, Chairman Snow. We have motions of public safety. Chairman Stevens.
C, motion to waive the bidding process for the roof repair of Fire Station 1 apparatus building.
Okay, we have a motion out of committee. Do we have any questions regarding that? Any comments? Alderwoman Frank.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it finished now, Al? I should say Chief.
Yes, Alderwoman, it's finished. Yep. Nice job. Everything's looks good, and I've been up there, and I'm quite pleased this time of year that it could be done. So.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? Any questions? Okay, we have a motion then out of committee. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. And I will vote on this as well. So when the clerk calls the roll.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
Mayor,
Aye.
8 in favor.
Okay, motion passed. Thank you. And Chairman Stevens.
Motion to approve the proposal from Freeport Industrial Roofing, Inc. in the amount of $31,145 to repair the roof at Fire Station 1 apparatus building.
Okay. We have a motion out of committee. Is there any questions, any concerns, any discussion regarding that motion? I think Chief Heiser already commented that they were able to come out and repair that. I will also tell you that I had some communique with our insurance provider, and we had what they thought was going to be a price to repair that roof, and it appears that it's going to be significantly more that our insurance is going to contribute to that. How much it is, I don't know yet. I did try and contact her this evening or this afternoon prior to the end of the day, but I wasn't able to get with her, but it will be more. So, Chief Heiser, do you have any comment on that?
Yes, I do. I had a little bit of conversation with the company, the insurance company. I believe it will have like 2/3 of this will be paid through insurance. 2/3 of this cost.
Great. We did good then, because they could have repaired that roof, and certainly we wouldn't have had any guarantees that it wouldn't have been, without replacing the whole thing, that we wouldn't have been in the same spot we were at. And I think Chief Heiser had commented on it, that we were fortunate to be able to get somebody to come out and replace that roof, because otherwise we could have had a mess. So not just with roof conditions, but potentially with some health conditions. So appreciate your work on that. And all right, so so we have a motion out of committee. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls a roll.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed, thank you. And thank you, Chairman Stevens. And motion out of Finance and Personnel. Chairman Burden isn't here this evening, so Alderwoman Frank, would you help us out?
Thank you, Your
Thank you.
Honor. E, motion to accept additional American Rescue Plan Acts Fund in the amount of $1,765.55.
Okay, all right. Okay, we have a motion out of committee. Is there any questions regarding that motion? Okay. Hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion pass. Item, Alderwoman, or Chairman Frank, please continue, I'm sorry. I got lost in my paperwork here.
F,
Thank you.
motion to approve the low bid for independent audit services from Sickage LLP for a 3-year period in the amount not to exceed $116,855, which is $111,440 for general audit services and $5,415 for single audit costs. This work will be paid for from line item 01-5-130-6100.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman Frank. Is there any questions, any comments regarding the motion out of committee? Alderman Porter.
I'm just curious, what is a single audit cost, or single audit?
What's it for? That's for I think when we got all those rescue funds, we have to do an audit on that because it's over a certain amount of money.
Once you receive a certain level of federal funding and grant funds, they require an additional special audit they call a single audit. Because we did receive those monies, we have to do the additional audit.
I believe it's 500,000 is the limit, I think.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions regarding that motion? All right. Hearing none, we have a motion on the floor then out of committee. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay, when the clerk calls the roll, please.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Motion pass. Chairwoman Frank, please.
G, motion to approve a one-year contract with Morgan Building Maintenance Incorporated for cleaning service at City Hall at the rate of $1,004 per month. This work will be paid for from line item 01-5-110-6010, repairs, maintenance, buildings.
Okay, thank you for that. We have a motion then out of committee. Any discussion regarding that motion? Any comments? All right, hearing none, all those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, thank you.
H, motion to reappoint John Wolf as the City of Belvedere trustee to the Northern Illinois Land Bank.
Okay, we have a resolution regarding that appointment here.
Correct, Mr. Mayor. While it's not required by our own code or the Illinois code, the land bank asked that this be actually adopted by resolution. At your place this evening was Resolution 2022-6, which is a resolution appointing Mr. Wolf as a trustee to the Northern Illinois Land Bank. It would be appropriate to entertain a motion to approve that resolution.
Okay, motion by Alderman Snow, second by Alderman Porter. Do we have any questions, any discussion regarding the motion? Mr. Wolf has been active, has been already doing this, and so it is another 3-year appointment. I think he's done a admirable job, and it's not like we have anybody lining up to help the city with this. So anyhow, I appreciate it. He's obviously not here, but if he's listening, thank you, John. So we have a motion and a second. All those for resolution, what will be Resolution 2022-6, resolution appointing John Wolf as a trustee to the Northern Illinois Land Bank Authority. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll, please.
Flurry,
Aye.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay, motion passed, thank you. And under item 11, other, we have a review of executive session minutes pursuant to 2C21 of the Open Meetings Act. Could we get a motion to go into executive session? Motion by Alderman Snow, second by Alderwoman Prather. Any questions regarding that? If not, I need a roll call on this, I do. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Any opposed, nay. When the clerk calls the roll.
Frank,
Aye.
McGee,
Aye.
Porter,
Aye.
Prather,
Aye.
Snow,
Aye.
Stevens,
Aye.
Flurry,
Aye.
7 in favor.
Okay,